Hi, everybody. It's Rogan. Uh, Back at Labyrinthium. So uh, I apparently can't afford to live through this congestive heart failure. I should say up front that probably there's some workaround. Probably there's some way to pay for the medication I need, uh, or some other medication is available. But today I was told that the prescription I need to live costs $1,500 to fill. That's with the discount at the drugstore. Then walk back over to the hospital tomorrow to find out if there's some way around that. I I mean, what's really weird is how I mean, maybe some of you watching this are really young and therefore naive, whether you want to be or not, or maybe you're foreign and don't live in the United States, and so you don't understand how it works. But I'm expected to misunderstand this or lie about it. Like, I went to the doctor this morning, new primary care physician, and at some point in I told them I didn't want a life vest because it's a piece of equipment that might save my life that has to do with congestive heart failure. It doesn't even matter what a life vest is, but if it's going to use resources that are available to somebody else, I don't want to use it because I said my life is without value. It is worthless. Literally and intrinsically, it is not worth anything in terms of like a cash value, not a value judgment. It's worthless to me, to everyone else. I don't have family. I have friends, but I don't have real loved ones. Nobody thinks I'm worth more than a couple $100, maybe. And I'm tapped out there. My friends have already spent that couple of $100, so I'm without value and without worth. Life is without meaning or intrinsic purpose or value for me as a result. That's just an inference you make once you get to the part where it's worthless. Well, then the doctor was worried that I'm depressed, and I, made it clear like it's not depression. I mean, not in any clinical sense. I'm medicated. I'm already taking psych meds, but I mean, it doesn't. My family don't love me. I do not have loved ones. I am not worth anything to anyone. My life does not have intrinsic value or worth or merit. There's no quantitative value to me. So with this conversation about depression and me medicating my depression, and I had to keep reassuring him I'm not talking about killing myself. So then they told me this medication I needed. Twice now I've been in the hospital, and they sent me home without this specific medication. The second time I was told I almost died. Came real close. My heart's down to like 5-10% functioning. Infarction, something. Anyway, it's this one medication. Well, there's 3 medications I got to take, but one of them I couldn't fill at the hospital where the medications are free. The first time, and the second time I couldn't because they're closed on Sunday at the hospital, the pharmacy. So today, Monday morning, I saw this doctor, had this conversation in which I insisted that it does not mean I'm depressed, that I'm saying my life is without value. And then I had to walk over to the drugstore and try to fill this prescription. I was told very clearly by the doctor, you have to fill this prescription. You have to take this stuff today. You cannot miss days of this. It's what almost killed you 3 days ago. It's what almost killed you last week. And it's going to happen again if you don't get this medication. So I go to the drugstore to pick it up. It's $1,500 for this medication. Now, I don't have $1,500. I don't have $15 because this medical condition has prevented me from working. Mind you, there was a time when they could have headed this off. They could have prevented the heart failure. But as soon as I started reporting symptoms, they didn't treat them. They didn't make sure I was okay. So now I need this medication to live, but the medication costs $1,500. So I'm supposed to proceed as if I believe my life has intrinsic value, merit, and worth. In regardless and despite and in complete ignorance of the obvious fact that I am valueless if I don't have $1,500 now to pay for the medication I need today, or I'm going to die. Mind you, like I said at the beginning of this video, there's probably a workaround. I'm going to go over to the hospital in the morning, if I can still walk, and find out if there's another medication they can substitute or some way they can pay for it at the hospital. There's almost certainly a way to figure it out. They don't usually set things up here so that you're just going to die. Usually if it gets to the point where you're going to die, they do something. But why I'm supposed to pretend this isn't a system which is making it very clear to me that I am without worth or value, numerically, quantitatively, dollar per dollar, I am zero. Why am I supposed to pretend that's not what they've done? I mean, as it is, like, I got to tell people, I don't have friends. I don't have family. I don't have close friends because I'm expensive, because I have illnesses that are expensive. Nobody wants to get anywhere near me because they're afraid they're going to have to stand there and tell me they don't have that $1,500 that's going to save my life when they do. Nobody wants to have to spend $1,500 just to fucking save somebody's life that isn't their own. So, you know, it could be 500, it could be 200, it could be 2,000. In any case, they don't want to spend the money. Like, they didn't want to when it was my father and my sister and my wife. And they don't want to now that it's my friends or other relatives. Nobody wants to spend that money to save anybody's life. They don't want to spend it to save their own. And they know goddamn well they're going to have to at some point. They know goddamn well the medical system here is going to bankrupt you and leave you destitute in the street and then kill you, unless you're lucky enough to die first before they strip you of all your wealth. So, I mean, that's all there is to that. I'm not sure exactly why I'm supposed to lie about it, except that Americans are expected to lie about fucking everything. If you live in the United States, you are expected to lie and lie and lie and lie. And this is something that foreigners and sometimes young people fail to understand. Why so many of us voted for President Jabberjaw is because we can't tell when somebody's lying, because we're expected to lie so fucking much. We are told we have to lie. I had it this morning, pretend that I wouldn't rather be dead because they might arrest me for wanting to be dead, even though they've made it clear that's the only rational place to be. So, you know, good luck with that. Welcome to America. Sign right here. Sign right here where it says, will you lie about everything and anything? Yeah, you will. You have to. You have to here. That's how it works. That's all I have to say about it. It's not even worth ranting at this point. Everybody knows that the dice are loaded.